LeBron James reveals what Stephen A. Smith said about Bronny that sparked their confrontation. LeBron James recently shed light on what specifically angered him about comments made by ESPN's Stephen A. Smith regarding his son, Bronny James, which led to an intense confrontation between the two during a Lakers home game against the New York Knicks. The moment of clarity came when LeBron shared his thoughts with ESPN analyst Richard Jefferson, a former NBA champion who played alongside LeBron during their time with the Cleveland Cavaliers. The brief exchange, which took place before the Lakers game against the Boston Celtics at TD Garden, wasn't aired, but footage from the conversation surfaced, revealing part of what LeBron had to say about the issue. In the clip, LeBron appears to refer to Smith's previous comments, noting that Smith's plea, "I'm pleading with you as a father," was what really bothered him. LeBron, speaking to Jefferson, explained, "Once he talks about, 'I'm pleading with you as a father,' I can't." This comment seems to reference Smith's remarks made in January, after Bronny had a rough outing against the Philadelphia 76ers, where he played 15 minutes but didn't score and missed all 5 of his field goal attempts. Smith, on First Take, criticized LeBron's decision to have Bronny play in the NBA at such an early stage in his career. Smith's passionate plea to LeBron on January 29 was aimed at urging the basketball legend to reconsider the pressure placed on his son. "I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this," Smith said. "Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad." Smith went on to argue that Bronny was not ready for the NBA and that this exposure might hurt his future prospects, especially when there are other players vying for opportunities. The Lakers drafted Bronny as the 55th overall pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, making history when LeBron and Bronny shared the court as the first-ever father-son duo in an NBA game. However, since then, Bronny has primarily played in the G League, where he has shown much more promise, averaging 17.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4.6 assists in 15 games. On the other hand, Smith acknowledged that while he believed Bronny wasn't quite ready for the NBA spotlight, he recognized Bronny's potential and voiced support for his development in the G League. "We love what we're seeing from him in the G League," Smith commented. "That's where you belong as you hone your skills and get better." Despite the criticism, Smith also clarified that he was rooting for Bronny and never meant to speak negatively about him. He emphasized that his comments were intended to highlight the immense pressure that came with being LeBron James's son, which is not a situation every young player in the NBA faces. The heated encounter between LeBron and Smith took place courtside at Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles during the Lakers game against the Knicks. Smith, who was seated next to Ari Emanuel, CEO of Endeavor, and actor Larry David, was approached by LeBron between the third and fourth quarters. LeBron appeared upset as he confronted Smith, and while Smith acknowledged the emotional intensity of the interaction, he explained that he did not respond immediately, as he felt the setting wasn't appropriate for a serious discussion. Reflecting on the confrontation, Smith explained on First Take the following morning that it wasn't a basketball-related issue, but rather a deeply personal one. "That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent," Smith said. He went on to say that he understood LeBron's reaction as a father protecting his son, adding, "By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son." In hindsight, Smith wished he had communicated his point more clearly, explaining that his criticism was not directed at Bronny but rather at the situation LeBron was putting his son in by bringing him into the spotlight so early. Smith noted, "I never would speak negatively about your son. I was talking about you, LeBron James," highlighting that his concern was about the immense pressure that Bronny faced due to his father's legendary status in the NBA. LeBron, who is currently sidelined due to a groin injury, has not publicly commented on the situation since the confrontation.